Sandy. Thanks for joining me tonight for our meditation. I hope you're having a good night or afternoon wherever you're at. Thanks for checking in. Hi, thanks for joining. I'm excited to see everyone tonight for our weekly daily meditation. Hello to all my V12 Yoga family and my Healthy Latina Lifestyle family. Oh, you're in California, so it's early then, right? It's still early afternoon. Well, thanks for joining me from California. I think you're still probably in 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, thank you. I am doing our meditation for Wednesday night. It's hot in Dallas, so even now I'm in my meditation room and I'm still hot and sweaty, so it's like 100 degrees outside. Thank you for joining me on our other yoga platform for our meditation tonight. I'm sending everyone good vibes. We'll get started in a minute. Again, I chime in early just to connect with everyone and check in. Our meditations normally last between 15 and 20 minutes. So if this is your first time joining me, just giving you a heads up, if you're not already in a place, maybe finding a nice quiet place in your space to enjoy a breathing guided meditation. If you're in Palm Beach, I hope you're outside somewhere because I'm sure it's beautiful. We'll get started in a minute. I'm checking in. I know if I'm feeling, hi Phil. Thank you for joining me for my meditation. It's hump day, and if you guys are feeling what I'm feeling, I know this has been a heavy week. Every week I'm thinking, oh my God, it's been a bad week. Oh, I'm emotional roller coaster. And today didn't fail. I mean, this week has not failed me. It's been, I know Mercury's in retrograde or is now in the shadow, so a lot of us may have been feeling a lot of different emotions with what's going on. So I'm hoping that tonight you get a little peace and sort of a moment to take a breath for yourself and enjoy the meditation. So we'll get started in a minute. I'm just, like I said, I get on early so I can say hello to everyone and kind of talk a little bit about the meditation before we get started. But I also spend a lot of my morning doing my gratitude prayers and affirmations, and I think about what I'm going to do in my meditation. What am I going to talk about? And I allow God and the universe to guide me to speak words that hopefully bring light to you guys and to myself, and try to embrace what's coming, because we can never predict what's going on, obviously, but probably just bringing a little more ease to our day by managing our thoughts and our emotions the best way we can. So Cindy, thanks for joining. So we'll get started. Like I said, if this is your first time meditating with me, I invite you to find a quiet place that you can kind of sit unbothered or disturbed. If you're playing music that works for you, that's great. If you have a TV on, you might want to kind of silence that, so that way you can enjoy the benefits of sitting quiet and you can hear my voice as I guide you through the meditation. I practice a lot of meditation around mindfulness, which means bringing awareness to several things, from what's around us and learning how to concentrate on our breath and just really relaxing us in the moment while we're practicing trying to stay focused. Okay, so I am on a seated bolster, but if you're in a chair, just like to remind you to keep your feet on the ground. If you're laying down, that's fine too. The whole benefits of meditating is elongating your spine and allowing your neck to kind of feel that same thing. You want to think of your back as a lightning rod where you're connected from your root chakra, the energy that's flowing all the way up through your chakras to your crown. So just find yourself in whatever seated position that you can find. And Another thing that I do is I have this affirmation deck that I use from The Universe Has Your Back. Gabrielle Bernstein is someone I listen to and I meditate, and I pull a card and it gives me some nice little nuggets or affirmations to set my intention for my meditation. So I'm going to pull a card and hopefully it gives us a good message for us to think about as we meditate today. Let's see. This is a new one for me. So it says, energy flows where my intention goes. So hopefully that all of you know that anything you think about, it does come to fruition. So be mindful of your thoughts. The only way that we can manifest what we really want in life is to believe that it's already ours. And having those thoughts about how it feels to have it or to experience it will only advance the opportunity to really bring it to life. So whatever you're thinking about, make sure you know that it manages your thoughts. So keep that in mind. So we'll get started. Find your seated, comfortable position, as I mentioned earlier, whatever that is for you. Cross-legged like me, it's most comfortable for me, but bringing your hands to your knees, on top facing up or facing down, whatever is comfortable for you. And just begin by bringing your chin to a nice soft tilt, closing your eyes or bringing a nice soft gaze in front of you. I open my eyes sometimes. I read notes in front of me that I write down. But whatever's comfortable for you. For tonight, I really think that it'll be great if you can just trust yourself by closing your eyes and begin to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing your breath to relax your body, perhaps rolling your shoulders back. Just getting nice and long with every inhale and relaxing with every exhale. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Perhaps feeling your body become heavier as the ground or the earth beneath you starts to pull down with gravity. And as your eyes are closed, I want you to bring awareness to your breath. That means just visualizing the inhale coming in through the nose, perhaps feeling the cool air as it enters into your nostrils coming down, feeling the expansion of your chest to your belly and back out through the nose. And I want you just for tonight to think about before and after. Tonight's theme about before and after has come to mind for me. Visualizing before quarantine and after quarantine. It's very similar to when people reference 9/11, before 9/11 and after 9/11, when things like this become a part of our lives, we start to think about the change. So just breathing in and out through the nose, bring that thought to your mind. Allowing the rest of the thoughts of today to just take place and not attach, just let them go. And just connecting deeply with your breath. If you find your mind wandering or thinking about things to do, just be gentle, show yourself some love, and come back to your breath. Connecting slowly to the breath, my voice, perhaps even the sound of the music that you may hear in the background. Bring your awareness to the seat beneath you, the chair, the earth, feeling strong and connected and rooted. And just know that we are held. We're supported. beneath us. Bringing your awareness again back to your breath. I want to remind you that caring for ourselves means that we must slow to a stop. We must slow to a stop and connect with the earth, breathing, breath, connecting with the earth, knowing that life is passing through us, even as we sit here tonight. Just keeping your eyes closed and allow this moment to be what it is and focus on your breath. Giving yourself permission to just be aware of where you are in this very moment. Before and after. Sometimes it's hard to think of who we were before all this happened because we were moving so fast. Perhaps we're racing, trying to beat the clock, feeling anxiety or pressure to be and do. Just remember that feeling of who you were or what you were doing before any of COVID or whatever else is going on happened. Allowing your breath to connect you to that moment. Bringing to your mind's eye who you were, what you were on a mission to do. Perhaps you were feeling very alive, excited, and in love, in control. See if you can bring that feeling back to your mind and remember what that felt like. Allowing your breath to guide you through every thought. Now, knowing with change, there's an unaddressed discomfort, sadness, of what is now. Perhaps the uneasiness of not being in control. Perhaps the emotion of not seeing your loved ones, your friends, or feeling a sense of touch and connection. Allowing your breath again to feel the emotion in your body and to meet it where it's at. Who are we now? Who are you now? After the COVID, after the quarantine? How do you feel changed? Just allow the feelings of what you're feeling to come to mind, even if it's sad or lonely. Just allowing ourselves to experience the emotion, the feeling that we have, only brings us closer to our truer self. It gives us permission to grow through to allow life to take place, to have comfort in just being. Just allowing yourself to take a few more breaths to yourself, in through the nose and out through the nose, accepting the change. Bringing a mindful beginner's mind to what is to come. Perhaps even the emotion of gratitude for the experience. Allow yourself for this moment to awaken the capacity to care for your own life and yourself through the change, through the pain, through the fear and discomfort. Let yourself be wise to the needs that lurk behind the pain. Imagine holding yourself in your arms. Allowing your breath to guide your heart in comfort. We are going to be okay. Reminding yourself that we should be changed. The awareness of who we want to be is now. The discovery of what's to come. Expressing gratitude to that moment. Allowing yourself to have another moment of gratitude as your breath enters your nose and out through your nose. Allowing the ground beneath you to remind you you're being held. Thanking yourself for showing up tonight for this moment and a reminder. Bringing your hands to your hearts and just thanking your heart for beating, for allowing your breath to enter with peace and ease. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you all again for another beautiful reminder of how lucky I am to have a community of people like you join me for these meditations. I feel so honored to be able to share a moment of silence with all of you. Thank you. For my B12 Yoga family, thank you, Selena. Thank you to all my friends, Chris, for joining me. I know that it's tough. It's been tough for me today. It's been tough for me all week. And I think all of us are experiencing all the emotion. Again, I mentioned Mercury's in retrograde. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I know, and it's not easy, but together. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for joining me. I will be here tomorrow night at 8:30. It's my last day of the week that I do a meditation. And I can't wait to see you back. If you've enjoyed this, please share it. The more people I have, the more energy that we can all bring together and cultivate, and the more powerful it is. So thank y'all. Namaste. Have a good night.